There we go. Let's see. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to episode 2 of my Pokemon Brick Bronze Nuzlocke series. This is kind of just episode 1 all over again because I found a better build of, Brick Bronze to work from because the last one was way too difficult and I lost immediately. So I found this one. This one should be much easier to work with. And, so we're going to start again. And we're going to see where this goes. So I hope you all enjoy, and once again, for those of you who don't know, a Nuzlocke is a set of self-imposed rules for a Pokemon game that make your life just so much harder. The rules are you have to nickname every Pokemon you catch. You can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter per route or per area. And, if a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. Those are going to be the only rules I'm using. I'm not going to be using the, anything extra because there are other ways to make it more difficult. I'm also going to be playing without a Dupes Clause, so, if I get a second Pokemon of the same species, I just have to live with that. So let's get started. I know a little bit about Nuzlocking. I've watched a lot of videos about Nuzlocks, and I've watched Pokemon challenges react to Nuzlocks and give Nuzlocke advice. So that's the extent of my expertise for now. I've got a few tips that I've learned from Peachal, but, you know, I've never actually properly Nuzlocked before. So I'm probably gonna make a lot of stupid mistakes. You all can yell at me in the chat over it. It's gonna be a fun time. Okay, we're going to... Oh, great. Okay. So, right off the bat, I can tell that we need to... text speed 4 times, click to skip text. What is this? Okay. I don't know what this does. I guess we'll turn pixelization on. Okay. Okay. So I am going to be playing Battle Set Shift, or Switch instead of... Switch Battle Mode instead of Set, that is. There is an option to turn Set on, which I didn't know before, but I will be keeping that on Switch, because, like I said, this is my first Nuzlocke. I don't have enough experience to really trust myself with anything extra. Okay. Alright, so I already know that I will be choosing Fennekin. Fennekin's a fire-type Pokemon. It should give us an edge in multiple battles. Okay. I need to very quickly... How do I nickname my Fennekin? Okay, so I guess I can't nickname my Fennekin right away. I'm gonna have to... Okay. Alright, time to battle Jake. Now, Jake's partner is an Eevee. I've got a Fennekin. So, I believe if we just scratch it... Okay. Let's try Ember. Let's use Tail Whip. Oh no. Okay, well, there's no point in really... Okay, I'm not going to reset, I'm just going to go with the, you know, the rule that you don't... You don't technically start your Nuzlocke until you, get your Pokeballs, so I guess that's just how it's going to have to be. I guess Fennekin's stats just aren't very good in terms of attack. Okay. Alright, let's see what our first encounter is. Pidgey! Okay, we can work with that. It's always good to have a flying type on the team. Let's just scratch it, I guess. It's a level 3. That shouldn't kill it, yeah. Alright, Alright, now let's get it there. Okay. Yep. There's our first Pokemon. Yep, we're gonna name it... What should we name our Pidgey? I think... Mustard. Mustard's a good name for a Pidgey, I feel. We're gonna switch in Mustard to get it some XP, I think. I guess... we'll just... I guess our Fennekin is Gavin the Third at this point, right? Okay, so... This here is a bug catcher, so that means that Pidgey should be out front because... Mustard will... Well, Mustard doesn't have any flying type moves yet, but there shouldn't be much that a bug type can do to a flying type, right? So... I'm really hoping that I can maybe get a Nidoran at Gale Forest. That would be really great. Last time I got a Weedle, which ended up being really great once it evolved into Beedrill. Is String Shot the only thing these Wurmple know? Okay, no, this one knows tackle, but that does nothing. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is a camper. Campers have typically normal type Pokemon, maybe some grass types later on, but mainly normal types. So I think we're gonna go ahead and challenge the camper. Camper Jack. Okay, yeah, he's got a Zigzagoon. How much damage does... Okay, that's not great. Okay, we're both doing 5 damage. So if he gets a crit here, I won't die. If he gets a crit here, I will. So I'm going to switch in Gavin the Third, who I haven't been able to nickname yet. I think I just must not have a very good nature on this Fennekin, probably. Because it doesn't do very much damage, but that's alright. Okay, Mustard learned Sand Attack, that's cool. I'm gonna go back and... Oh, Fletchling. I love Fletchling. Apparently it's not very good, but I love it. I'm gonna just let Mustard take care of it. It's only level 2. Oh, what? Okay, yeah. Mustard's level 6 now, which is good. What do we got here? Okay, we got a level 6 Mustard and a level 6 Fennekin. Now, I believe that Picnicker Susie, I believe she has a Bunnelby? That might be her only Pokemon, but I think she has 2 Pokemon. I think Bunnelby is one of her Pokemon. I think it might be the first one. Yeah, Bunnelby is her first Pokemon. So Mustard's good because it's a flying type, so it should be immune to ground type attacks, right? So I'm gonna just tackle it, I guess. Yeah. That's simple. That's simple enough. Yeah, we'll switch in Gavin for this. Just Ember it. That should be able to one-shot, right? No? It's too scratch. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Okay. There's a potion. That's gonna be huge. Alright. Oh. I am reminded of Potat. Okay. So, what is Fennekin's nature? Jolly? Raises speed, lowers special attack. Okay. Sirius does nothing. Okay. I didn't know there were any natures that didn't do anything. I don't think having a nature that does nothing is necessarily great. Looks like Pidgey is naturally leaning towards speed, though. Okay. Whereas Fennekin naturally does more special attack, special defense? I guess Jolly is not a great nature to have on a Fennekin that specializes in special attack, huh? Does Mustard have... Mustard has Keen Eye. Prevents other Pokemon from lowering this Pokemon's accuracy stat. Ooh. That's great, actually. That's a pretty cool thing to have. Okay, now we have to have this whole thing. Da -da 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 -da. I'm just gonna click right by this. Okay. So I'm gonna head back, and then hopefully we're gonna get our Gale Forest encounter. So that'll be our third member. I'm also going to be able to nickname Gavin properly. Linda. Okay, we have to have our mandatory encounter with Linda. Okay. I'm going to heal up my Pokemon. And now I'm going to go over to the PC and nickname Gavin. Alright. Okay, time to go get our Gale Forest encounter. Actually, you know what, no. Let's go pick up some Pokeballs and potions from the Pokemart. Okay, I've got 240, so I can't really afford this. Never mind. I do want to go get, Sawsbuck coffee. Now, this is a pretty cool held item to have. I think I'm going to give it to Gavin, because Gavin's nature already raises his speed. So hopefully we're gonna be able to get something that can hit pretty hard. Okay. Let's see. Let's get our Gale Forest encounter. Where should we encounter? Where should we run the encounter? I think we're gonna run it here. I think that generally has probably a better result. Weedle. Okay. We'll work with Weedle. Weedle's fine. Weedle's fine. I kind of want to try to Pokeball it right away because I don't trust Mustard not to one-shot this. Oh, darn. Okay. Now, I know for a fact that Gavin cannot, under any circumstances, one-shot a level 3 Weedle. I don't know why. I'm going to just use Scratch. Please don't kill it, Gavin. Okay. That should hopefully be enough. I'm gonna try to Pokeball it again. It's only level 3, so, like, already that should be a pretty high chance, right? Yeah, there we go. We got a Weedle! Okay. So... Okay. So last time we named our Weedle Biza. I don't want to reuse any names other than the starter name. So... Zare. There we go. There's our third member. Okay. Now, Weedle isn't great until you can get... Do I have the... No. Okay, so I think I can only get the EXP share, after I beat the first gym, so hopefully I'll be able to get that. And Mustard isn't a great Pokemon to have for the electric type gym. Let's see. Zare, what have we got? Poison Sting, String Shot. Docile, which doesn't do anything. And naturally lends itself to speed. Okay. This Pokemon is not affected by the secondary effect of another Pokemon's attack. That's fine. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. Okay. I want to try to encounter one wild Pokemon. And let Zare. Oh my goodness. And it's Nidoran. Darn it. Okay. I'm a little bit salty about that. Okay, I don't... The thing about Nidoran is that its ability is Poison Point, which means that the only Pokemon who can touch it is Gavin without getting poisoned. Because Gavin does special attack, and the other two are physical. So, I guess we'll do Ember. Yeah. Ooh, Tail Whip. Okay, so we're gonna... I think if we Ember it one more time, that should do it, right? And we're not in crit range or anything. Yeah. Okay. So, now, this trainer uses only Metapod and Kakuna, who only know Harden. So I should be able to get some good XP in for Mustard here. Just do Tackle. I think if I use Harden, if I can tackle it one more time, I should be able to take it out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, let's go. Gust. That's a great move, actually. That's pretty good early game, right? Let's see. Yeah, 40 power, that's not bad. Power doubles during bounce and fly. That's useful. That's very useful. Ember has 40 power too, but... And Zare... Yeah, okay, and we got Poison Sting, which is like... the worst move ever, for some reason. It's just kind of terrible in general. Alright, let's get our TM86. Great early game TM right here. Let's teach it to someone. Okay, what have we got? Okay, Gavin's once again the only one who can learn Grass Knot. It's a pretty great move. I always teach it to my Delphox when I get a Delphox. Okay, got a Caterpie. Okay, Zare, do your thing. Wow. That did 2 damage. Wonderful. Okay, Mustard, let's give you a shot. Let's see what happens. Woo! Yeah! Flying type moves are pretty awesome early game, I would say. I'm gonna put Gavin out front and get Gavin some XP. Okay, we're gonna Ember. Oh, we burned it! Awesome! Right now, Mustard, I think, is my best Pokemon. Ah, Tilda. I guess let's try out Grass Knot. Did that... Oh, darn it. That was a physical move? I thought that was a special move. Well, dang. Great. Love that for me. I guess that's probably something I should have known, but I thought that, like, Leafeon, you know, whatever, the memory trick, evolutions, all use special. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to go back and, heal up my Pokemon. I've been rewatching the XY series recently. I think I'm on, like, episode 40. It's really good. Okay, I only have 1 potion, so I'm gonna see if I can afford anything from the Pokemon now that I've... Yeah, okay, I've got 500. We'll get one of those. Or I guess an extra Pokeball. We can always use an extra Pokeball. You don't want to pass up an encounter. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Now, last time Linda almost wiped me. Like, came dangerously close. So for that reason, I'm going, I'm going to battle every other trainer in this area before I move on to Linda. So that means this picnicker, Lucy. Okay. So we got a female Nidoran. I'm gonna string shot it. And then switch in Gavin to take care of the rest. I can't risk leaving Zare out too long, because it does not have good stats or good moves. So I'm just biding my time and waiting for it to level up into a Beedrill. Because that's the only stage that's really helpful here. Okay, here's Linda. We're going to go back and fight the student with the Hoot Hoot. Zare and Gavin are a legendary tag team, honestly. Because if you use the string shot to set up on it, that'll lower the opponent's speed, and Gavin has really high speed. So it basically guarantees that Gavin will hit first. Alright. So I believe this is this student Spencer? I think so. I'm gonna very cautiously... Yeah, this is student Spencer. Very cautiously leave Zari out for the first turn, and immediately switch Gavin in. Because I can't risk Hoot Hoot hitting a flying type move on Zare, honestly. It's just not a good idea. I'm gonna use Tail Whip. What does Foresight even do? I don't know. Why is grass not effective? Oh, I guess birds eat grass? I don't know. Birds don't eat grass. They eat seeds. Okay, Gavin is asleep. I'm gonna switch Mustard in. Gus probably won't do much, but it's probably my best move currently. We're gonna tackle it to take it out. There we go. Oh, Zari's level 6. I think that means Zari should evolve into Kakuna soon, right? What's this? Antidote. Oh, that's gonna be useful. Okay. So I'm gonna take my Pokemon back to the Poke Center, heal them up, and then we're going over to Linda to challenge Linda. Haven't had too many, like, close calls so far. I know Jake's Eevee evolves into Vaporeon. That's gonna be a problem to deal with later. Really gotta make sure that I get a grass type. Let me double check. Do I have... Yeah, okay, my mic's on full, so I should be good. I guess now that I'll try to do the poison sting again. That's still not gonna do much though. Yes, does like 3 damage. Okay. Okay, got the poison sting. Alright. So now, I believe Linda has a Poochyena and a Pancham. So we're going to put Gavin out front with Mustard right behind. Zari's going to be in the back for this fight because I don't trust Zari to be able to take a hit from her. Although I guess she does use dark types, so that might surprise me. Why is this the admin sound? She's not an admin, she's just a member. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, she has a Pancham. Pancham is, I believe, a fighting and dark type. So, well, no, I think it's just a fighting type. I think Pangoro is. That did 10 damage. And that means I'm in crit range. That's not good. Okay. Okay, that did 9. So I'm still not in crit range for that. Okay. He's on 1 HP. Let's just scratch him and get done with it. Okay. There we go. Howl. Okay, what does Howl do? Raises the user's attack. Oh, we could use that so much. Okay. Alright. What should I get rid of? I guess we'll get rid of Scratch. Scratch isn't that useful anyway. And that could be so useful because Fennekin's attack isn't great. Okay, skipping over Jake's dialogue. Alright. Now, I'm not sure what we're gonna get for, our next Pokemon. 'Cause last time I got a Nincada in Route 3, and that was really good, honestly. My Nincada did so much. So we're gonna see. Well, let's see what we get, okay? It's always fun to get, like, the little random... Cause you can only get the first one. It's just a fun little gamble, you know? Okay, rest up our Pokemon. Wonderful. No, there's not any tall grass on Route 2. There is one trainer who has a skitty. I think it's best if we challenge her right away. Our Pokemon aren't too high level, so I think it's okay. What have we got here? Last Jessie. Okay, yeah, yeah. She only has one Pokemon, and it's a skitty. So, I guess we'll do... Let's try out Howl. Let's see how that works. Ooh, that's great. Oh, and it crit and burned. That's great. Oh, there's a secret passage down there. I didn't notice. I'll have to come back there when I get served. What have we got? Okay. So I will have to fight this guy first. I believe he has an Electrike, which means I cannot, under any circumstances, use Mustard. Student Chase, okay. Yeah, he's got an Electrike. Oh no. Paralysis, okay. That could be better, but you know. I think Thunder Wave maybe its only electric type move. I don't think it knows any offensive electric type moves, which is fine. Puts me at more of an advantage in case I have to take out Mustard as my pivot. Okay, what have we got for our next encounter? We got a paralysis heal, that's always nice. Okay! Nincada. Okay, I love that. That last time that Nincada was really great. Great asset to have. I guess we'll use Grass Knot and hope it doesn't kill it. I really hope that goes okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. He can take one more, I think. No, Gavin's also paralyzed. Right. I need to fix that. Okay, it's at like 50%. That's okay. Ah, darn. We were close. I'm gonna use the grass knot one more time. Yeah, it's in the yellow now. There's no way that it's not, that I don't catch it here, right? I should have gotten more Pokeballs. That was a mistake. Okay, we got a Nincada. Okay, that's wonderful. Nincada has terrible... Okay, we gotta name it. Seraph. Okay. I wish we could have got an electric type, but you know, what can you do? Everyone welcomes Seraph the Nincada to the team. Um, I'm gonna run up to Sylvan City real quick and... Oh, Shinx. I always love to catch a Shinx on Route 3, but it's not in the cards today. While we're on the topic of Shinx, I think, that the gender dimorphism in Pokemon is really cool sometimes. Like, sometimes it's really stupid, but sometimes it looks really cool. Like, for Venusaur, you can visually tell that the flower on its back is female if it's female. Um, because it's a female flower. Um, female Combi have red spots, and they are the only one that can evolve into Vespiquen, which is also really cool because, they, because, specifically, how are you meant to get this? Hold on. Um, queen bee larvae are fed a specific jelly that turns them into queen bees. So the red in the comb is like a reference to that. I'm gonna real quick try to figure out what the heck is wrong. Okay. Where is... Do I need to do that? Do I need to... I guess I'll verify. Let's see if that fixed it. No, that didn't do it. I'm gonna do some checks real quick to figure out why I can't get the Eevee. Please hold. Alright, I'm gonna hope that fixed it. Let's try that again. Oh, welcome, we've got people. There's people in the chat. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Feel free to say hi. Um, I didn't realize anyone was watching the stream. I'm gonna try to leave and re-enter the house, see if that fixes it. Oh, hi, Lime. I probably should have figured you were one of said people. I cannot figure out why this isn't working. Oh, you just got here? Oh, well, hello. Um, I'm gonna see what I can do, because it's not working. Um, well, I'm suppose if you do a certain thing, you should be able to get Eevee from the from the couple in Sylvan City, but it's not working, so I have to check. Uh, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on hold for a bit. Um, and worry about that later. Oh, there's plenty of builds of it out there on Roblox Wizard. So many. You just look around until you find one you like. Um, it's not hard to find if you know where to look. Honestly. Wait, do I have the... No, I don't. Okay. Um, what's this game called? Well, this is Brick Bronze. This is like kind of an underground build. It's kind of hard to find. Uh, I'm not going to like drop the name in case someone from Roblox is watching this and trying to take it down. I don't want to, you know, call them out like that, but, you know. But in general, if you look around, you can find them pretty easily. Um, Lime, you know what happened to Gavin 1 and 2. You were there. Um, yeah. This is a classic, honestly, Wizard. Absolute classic. Let's use Absorb. Let's see what that does. Okay, this is absorb. There we go. Let's use scratch. Okay. Let's go! Zari's evolving into Kakuna. So, I believe if I put Seraph out front, right, because she uses electric types, so, she won't be able to touch Seraph. And under no circumstances am I challenging that Dunsparce trainer in the corner. It's not happening. For those of you who weren't there last week, that Dunsparce trainer ended up wiping my entire team. It wasn't great. I'll be honest. I need a paralyze heal. Gavin too got killed by Linda's Pancham, I think. Gavin too and Potat both died to Linda in my last run. Potat was my Squovit. Biza and Snass died to Dunsparce. And then Taffy, the Eevee, was the only one left and instantly died to to one of the challenge trainers at the gym. So yeah, it was the gym leader. The gym leader had an Alolan Geodude, okay? And Chad isn't supposed to have an Alolan Geodude. Yeah. Honestly, I'm very impressed with Taffy for that. Um, Taffy was... Taffy was an absolute trooper. I'll check on the, Okay. So I'm gonna try to, rejoin again. I might just, let me see if I can... Oh my goodness. No, Chad does not care. So did it list me as being joined? Yes, okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see if that helps fix anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to live with that, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying not to say it, like, out loud or anything like that, you know? Just out of courtesy. Okay, so that's not working. I'm gonna... It's like a big story thing. Alright. I guess I'll put Seraph out front, because Seraph is a ground type and will be immune to electric type moves. There's like a whole story thing about the bronze brick. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Chad's a fun guy. He's probably... I don't know. I don't have a huge preference on gym leaders. I don't like... I'm not a big fan of Sebastian or Quentin in this game. They're not great, but Chad's pretty awesome. He's probably my favorite of the first three. Um... A mushroom. I don't... No, he's not a mushroom. He's a guy. Well, that was too close for comfort. Oh well. Um... Oh. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Oh, yeah. Sign of there just says club, yeah. Yeah, no, it would not be the first or the second time I've lost my starter, as you can tell by the numbers in their name. Um, Gavin is just the latest in a long line. Um, a long line of Gavins, that is. Okay. I'm gonna buy a few more Pokeballs, and some potions for the upcoming battles. Do we have it? Okay, we do have paralyzed heals. Those are gonna be huge. Chad doesn't have anything that can poison me, so that's gonna be good, I think. Honestly, Gavin, I'm realizing now that Fennekin stats-wise isn't the best. Does not have very good very good attack or defense. It has a special attack that's decent. Unfortunately, mine just has a terrible nature. So, okay. It's time to battle Jed. Okay, he's got an Electrike. I'm gonna use Harden. I'm gonna scratch. Anyway, okay, I am going to switch out Seraph for Gavin. Does Seraph look different than Snaz? I mean, Seraph might look different from Snaz. I'm not sure. I think that Nincada do have some type of gender dimorphism. I could be wrong about that, though. Um, I'm gonna have to use a potion, I think, because I'm in crit range right now. Big time. Um... I'm gonna use Ember. I don't think that the electric types here generally have very good special defense. I thought I remembered it being a darker color. I don't think Snass was a darker color, no. I'm gonna switch in Seraph again. Yeah, because it's... Right. Mareep can't do anything to Seraph because it uses electric type moves, and Seraph's a ground type. Yeah. Oh, that was a crit? Seriously? Okay. Gonna use Absorb. Alright. There's a guy down there doing the whip. Um, wait, no. He's not doing the whip, is he? I don't know what he's doing. But he's doing a dance move I recognize. I don't know what it is. I don't know my dances. I have to heal my little guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that... Is that what Gangnam Style looks like? I don't know. I don't remember. This particular build hasn't been super hard so far. Oh boy, let's go. A lot of the builds are much harder, though. This particular battle theme goes so hard. Okay, that's not working. I'm switching in Gavin. I really should have trained more. That's probably gonna be an issue. Can you not hear it? I do have my desktop audio on. You should be able to hear it. Okay, that's a crit. Alright. Okay, let me see if I can fix that real quick. I'm gonna see if... I think that might help. Alright. I'm gonna use Ember. I can't really afford to use Grass Knot at this point because, because it's a physical attack? Oh boy, Flame Charge. That's huge. Okay, yeah. I know, right? Okay, so... Okay, so Chad's second Pokemon is Pikachu. I'm gonna have to contemplate. So, I can't use Mustard. There's no way. Mustard's getting taken out in one hit by anything it throws at us. So I guess I'll have to keep Gavin in. I think we're okay? Let's use Flame Charge. There's absolutely no way I can get by with another one though, so I'm gonna have to use a potion there. Uh-oh, Gavin's paralyzed. That's not good. We'll use a Paralyze heal. That's good. Yeah, no, Chad is not supposed to have a Geodude. I don't know what was up with that last build that I played. He's not supposed to have one of those. Okay, we killed it. We did it. Okay. We did it. We beat Chad! did it! We beat Chad! Let's go! I'm saving. Yeah, no, the last build that I played, they gave Chad an Alolan Geodude as his first Pokemon. I should clarify, that all of Chad's Pokemon in the last build that I played, the last build that I played, none of his Pokemon were below level 14. So I was just completely underprepared, and I had one Eevee, and that was it. So, you know. I'm gonna try to rejoin one more time. Yeah, the last build was incredibly difficult. So I switched to this one. And, this has been better. You know, it's been actually doable. Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure where, how I'm supposed to get the EV or the EXP share from, for this, because it's not working. The other bad news, of course, is that, now it's time for our first HM, and oh boy. That means I have to teach someone cut. I'm gonna real quick check on the... Okay, yeah, no. So, I have to teach one of my Pokemon cut. I think the best Pokemon to teach cut at this point is probably Kakuna, because... Well, I guess Kakuna probably can't learn cut. We'll see which ones of my Pokemon can actually learn it. Kakuna or Seraph, let's see, that would be Zare or Seraph, would probably be the best Pokemon to teach it to. Okay, Seraph can use it, so we're gonna use it on... Okay, so I guess Cut is the better version of Scratch, so we'll do that. None of my Pokemon can actually learn Charge Beam, though, so... Yes, Cut. With a K. Very good. Oh boy. What is going to be our... I really hope we get a Meryl. That would be good if we could get a Meryl here. I think you can encounter Meryl here. It's a Pidgey. Okay. And we're not playing with Dupes Clause, so we get a Pidgey. That is what we have. Alright, I am not passing up an encounter. We just have 2 Pidgeys now. Wow, why didn't that work? Okay. And also, why doesn't Zare know Harden? That's the thing I'm worried about more. I just realized that Zare hasn't learned Harden yet. It's level 7, it should know it. Okay, we got ourselves a Pidgey. That was way more trouble than it was worth. Okay. And, of course, we're naming it Mayo. Okay. Now, that being said, who have we got to train up? First of all, Zare. 100% Zare. Zare and Seraph both need it, and Mayo too. Okay, I need to check out what my Pokemon actually can do. Okay. So Zare, right. Docile, which doesn't do anything in Shed Skin. 33% chance to have its status cured at the end of each turn. That's pretty good. Mayo also has Keen Eye and has Lax, which raises defense but lowers special defense. What about Seraph? Compound Eyes. Accuracy multiplied by 1.3. And Sassy, which raises special defense and lowers speed. Okay. Not the worst, honestly. Now the good thing about this is this guy, who gives us running shoes. Now the good thing about this is that I can catch another Pokemon right away, right here. Now for this, I'm probably going to take out Seraph. Who is our next encounter? Hippopotas! Oh, I don't like Hippopotas. That's okay. We're going to work with it. It's fine. What is within Nuzlocke rules? Well, yeah, this is a separate route from where I just was. I know they're right next to each other, but these are technically two separate routes, so yeah, it is within the rules. That should be enough. What? It's in the yellow! Cleo. Okay. Oh wait, actually, the pixel sprite's kind of cute, actually. So you think I should name it Cleo? I guess we can do that. We'll name it Cleo. So that's our complete team. That's our first 6 Pokemon. Let me out, please. There we go. Okay. Route 5 is entirely Savannah. And I don't have a whole lot for that. I mean, both Mustard and Mayo are immune to ground type moves, which is fine. That's okay. What I really need is to train up Zare. Because the sooner we get a Beedrill on the team, the better. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, we're switching Seraph out immediately. Yeah, well, the other one was Leech Life, which is more powerful than Absorb. It's a slightly different move, but yeah, the other build had upgraded animations that this one doesn't. see what this hiker has. Hiker's stand. Alright. Hat rat. Okay. Alright, we'll switch in Cleo now. Bite is a pretty powerful move, honestly. What? Oh. Well... That's not great. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I probably should have seen that coming, honestly. There's tackle. Oh no, we're in crit range. Okay. We'll switch in Mayo. I guess Seraph is our best option. Because it's not gonna take much damage from fire type moves, right? Because it's a ground type. What? Ground. What? The ground type should have. What? Hold on. Hold on. Seraph's a ground type. That should have negated its fire weakness. That should have negated. Why didn't it do that? Typically, if you have two moves that, like two types on a Pokemon, and one of them's weak to something and the other's resistant to it, they cancel each other out. Why didn't that work? I'm so confused. This Litleo is something else, I swear. Okay. We're in trouble. I think I know what I have to do. can't... That's not good. I think what I have to do... I needed that turn to heal up Gavin. Now that Gavin's in good health again, I should be able to take him out. This Litleo is way too much trouble for what it is. How did that not work? You know, I can't risk another turn and lose another Pokemon. That was the only thing I could really do there. Okay, so lesson learned. Just typing does not always work in a sensible way, and also, I don't know. I don't know what the lesson was there. First of all, okay, so here's Mayo, and Cleo, and Seraph. Okay, so we're down to 3 members, but there are original 3 members. Oh, that is a good point. I don't know how I'm supposed to get around that. I don't have any other Pokemon that can learn Cut. Wait, what? Well, I guess Gavin can learn it, so... Yeah, I guess we have to use Cut on Gavin. We'll switch it for Grass Knot. I'm sad about Seraph, though. I had high hopes of having a Ninjask on our team eventually. That's unfortunate. Oh, nuh-uh. That thing has bide. I'm leaving. I'm gonna have to come back and grind in a second. What I need is the other Pokemon Center. Ooh. what do I do here? I guess we'll put Gavin out front. This guy here, I believe, uses, fighting type Pokemon, which should be weak to my fire type moves. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I'm gonna have Zare out front. Zare needs a lot of training, and I think that if we can get Zare to evolve into Beedrill before challenging Sebastian, that will be the ideal thing. Okay, we poisoned the Hippopotas. How's Zare doing? I'm pretty sure that Kakuna evolves into Beedrill at level 12. No, we're not fighting a Litleo. We are not. I also just realized something else. Jake challenges us, before we can head into Brimber City. I'm not convinced I can survive that if he does that, so... What does she have? I guess we'll have to challenge her, that's our best option. Picnickers typically use... Oh no, she has a Lily. Seriously? gonna have to use Gavin. Gavin's our only player that can really work with this. I'll be honest, we might just lose it here. We might just lose here, because she has this Litleo, and I don't think I can do anything to it. Wait. Could this work? No. Gavin! Gavin, you absolute trooper! Oh my goodness, Gavin. And Zari's evolving. Oh my goodness. And Gavin's evolving too. Gavin the Third is the first of his line to ever evolve into Braixen. Nope, no, no. Mm-mm. 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 We are going back. We are healing our Pokemon and we are getting potions. Okay. So that... We're not going back to Route 5 for a while. Zare needs to be trained up on a more level playing field. Mustard needs more experience as well. I'm going to fight some wild Pokemon over here on this route. Route 3. I'm a little concerned that Zare hasn't learned any new moves yet, because it really should have. Um, I need to go make some purchases at the Pokemon Center. Let's see what else we can do. It's a Mareep, okay. I'm gonna look up Beedrill's moveset real quick, because I don't know why it hasn't learned anything yet. Yeah, it definitely should have learned Harden by now. I'm not sure why it hasn't yet. Pachirisu. Okay, so I think I figured out the problem. So, let me... There we go. While we're here, I think it's important to, clarify, just to let you guys know about why I name my Weedle. In my original Nuzlocke, I named it Biza, and in my, in this Nuzlocke, I've named it Zare. Now, it is, in essence, a JoJo reference, as they say, but it's not a reference to JoJo Bizarre. It's actually a reference to JoJo the Beedrill from the Nuzlocke comic It's a Hard Life. Who is probably one of my favorite, Pokemon comic characters. I really like JoJo the Beedrill. She's incredible in so many ways. There we go, got the EXP share. Alright. We got our Eevee. No. Biza and Zare, if you combine their names, spells the word bizarre. It was not that well thought out. Okay, it was just a silly little reference to one of my favorite comic characters. I wouldn't say I necessarily recommend It's a Hard Life, because while it is very well written, it's also very gory. So, you know, proceed with caution. But, it's a good comic, honestly. I don't get that reference. Anyway, welcome everyone, Bracky the Eevee. Oh. That... fair. Okay. Oh. Okay. This upsets me. Why would you say that, Lime? What are Bracky's stats? Ups attack, lowers speed. This Pokemon's stab is 2 instead of 1.5? That's great, actually. That's pretty awesome. Lime! Why? But also, Disbelief Papyrus theme goes hard. It is good. It is a good song. Yeah, it's complicated. The way that works is a little buggy. Oh, yes. Skunky. It's skunk. Very nice. Very nice. Right. Okay. I'm gonna use my antidote on mustard. Okay. Okay, it's only got one Pokemon, and it's a Nidoran, which I think I can get around with Fire-type moves. Yeah. What the heck is this moveset? Why hasn't Zari learned anything new yet? Okay, this I think is a fighting type trainer here. Yeah. Now, the thing about fighting types is that they're kind of weak to everything. Switching my Pokemon. He's just got the chops, I think. I'm gonna use my last potion on Gavin. Yeah. Yeah. Fighting types get better once the dark type is introduced, but a lot of common types are powerful against fighting types. Even know what Mold Breaker does, really. Okay, I'm in crit range now, I gotta heal. Yeah, it breaks mold. Now, the good thing about this is that up here is a graveyard, which means I can catch a dark or potentially ghost-type Pokemon. However, do I actually have Pokeballs to do this with? I should check. Okay, I do have 5 Great Balls. I think that's the most I can do currently. That's great. I have a Beedrill. It has 2 moves. It has learned nothing so far. I am waiting for Zare to learn something other than Poison Sting, because it really needs a different offensive move. Psybeam. That's huge. Okay. That's Baby's first psychic type move. That's great. Okay. Okay, so Mustard already knows Sand Attack. Rage? Well, that didn't do anything, but what is Rage? This Beedrill's only level 14, so hopefully that means my Beedrill will learn a similar new move soon. So that's a camper. I think this one knows. I think this one has Cubone. Yeah. I'm gonna switch in Mustard now. Gavin's getting a good chunk of XP from all this fighting. I'm gonna let Mustard take it from here. That's not good. Let's use Quick Attack. Please don't die. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Me when I'm depressed, so I commit a murder. Oh, let's go. Zari learned Rage. That's good. Let's use Psybeam again. Is ground not resistant to fire type? I thought it was. I'm gonna have to heal up Mustard first before I go in though. There we go. Now the question is, what does Rage actually do? Next Rage increases in damage if hit during use. Oh boy. That's fun. Oh boy, what's our encounter? Oh, Cubone. Not bad. I mean, I can use a ground type any day, really. I can't risk using Braixen on it. Braixen's too high level. I'm gonna switch in Zare. Cubone is somewhat difficult to catch, so I'm gonna try to lower its health as much as possible. Does it not know any offensive moves yet? Because it's just spamming Growl at me. Okay. Here we go. We got a Cubone. That's awesome. Alright. Yeah. Let's give a name to our Cubone. What should we name the Cubone, chat? What are we naming the Cubone? What are we thinking? Well, in the spirit of dark humor and, stuff, there's a guy up there. There's a guy up there. What the heck? Okay. Well, I'm going to come back here later, probably, and do all that stuff. It's fine. His mom's not actually dead. She's just bad. Listen, though, he'd totally have a Cubone, right? He totally would. Oh wait, I don't have any Pokemon that can learn Cut, that are using Cut right now. Hold on, I have to goof. Oh wait, Zara can learn Cut. That's amazing. That's actually great. Let me through. Let me in. Where's the hitbox on this thing? here we go. Yeah. What I really would like to have is a water type, but there's no place to catch water types, like, at all until I don't even know when. Roly-poly. Okay, so Hiker Kyle uses exclusively Geodudes. Like, he only uses these things for some reason, and he uses only rock types. Okay, I really thought that Geodude had Sturdy, but I guess it doesn't. I think he has 2 Geodudes and a Graveler, I think is his team. No. No. Mm-mm. Get out of here. Oh no, he has a Hippopotas. A Hippopotas with really beefy defenses, apparently. Well, Psybeam isn't a fire type move, it's a psychic type move. We don't know that it's incineration. Okay, so I'm just thinking ahead. Jake's team at this point will be, I believe, Eevee and Blitzel, I think. I think he's only got 2 Pokemon at this point. I could be wrong about that, though. He may have 3, but I don't think he has any more than that. No, I don't think he has Vaporeon yet. I don't think he would have any way to evolve his Eevee into Vaporeon yet. Yeah, so he just has an Eevee. Okay, he does have 3 Pokemon, though. I'm gonna use Flame Charge. I'm gonna open with Flame Charge. Because Eevee just doesn't have the EXP curve of the others, the starter Pokemon do. Yeah, one of Eevee's evolutions is Vaporeon. What did you think Eevee evolved into? I'm curious now, what did you think would happen? Okay, this is stupid. Mustard, come out and help me. And, yeah, no, Vaporeon is one of 8. There are 8 evolutions. Vaporeon is just the water type one. Yes, I am going to switch my Pokemon. I'm gonna switch in Grief, I think. I'm gonna let Grief get a little bit of XP. Because he is a ground type, so I don't think Blitzel should be able to do much against him. Especially since he has Bone Club, right? Ooh. Shot, Grief! Good job! Yeah, Eevee is the evolution Pokemon. It has an unstable genetic makeup that makes it, oh yeah, he has a Nidoran, right, because he ends up with a Nidoking in the end game. It has unstable genetic makeup that lets it evolve into a bunch of different things. It's a poison type. I think we're okay, right? Yeah, poison is weak to ground. Good job, Grief. Oh. He is such a little guy. Okay, well... Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, and Glaceon, all evolve with their respective stones. Elemental stones. So, Thunder Stone, Water Stone, Fire Stone, Leaf Stone, and Ice Stone, I guess. Espeon evolves at high friendship during the day, Umbreon high friendship during the night, and Sylveon is Sylveon. I don't know. I think it evolves, like, with... It evolves, with, I think, like, high affection or something. It's technically a separate stat from friendship, but it's basically just friendship. Got a charcoal, that's perfect. I'm gonna run in and heal my Pokemon. Friendship too. In this game, I'm pretty sure you have to have, the item Affection Ribbon as your Eevee's held item when it levels up past a certain point. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna give the Sawsbuck Coffee to Zari, and Gavin gets the charcoal to raise its fire-type move power. Okay, so in preparation for challenging the Brimber City Gym, I think we're going to put, ooh, okay. So Mustard is good till we hit the rock types. So that's gonna be probably my first choice. Grief is probably next, and Bracky and Zare. Well, I guess Gavin's good to have. Yeah, no, Zara's probably not going to fight at the Brimber Gym at all because it's a bug type and it'll get burnt up by the fire types. So... Alright, here's Route 6. Who's gonna be our Route 6 encounter? Litleo. You know... You know what? Fine. Okay. I didn't need another fire type, but I guess we got one. It also has stupidly high attack, so... That is a really ugly box sprite. Oh my goodness, what the heck happened? Seraph Bane. Oh, actually... Everyone welcome Sans Serif to the team. Because this thing is the reason we don't have a Serif. I am stupidly salty about losing Serif. I'm pretty sure Sebastian's ace is Magmar. Okay, this is another bug catcher. So I think Gust should be able to sweep his team pretty well. And he's only got the one Venonat, so that's fine. Disable is a stupidly overpowered move. Okay, Mustard has confusion, so we're going to switch Grief in to finish it up. I'm gonna replace Tackle with Quick Attack because they have the same base power. Mustard is evolving! What is this? Okay. Raises attack, lowers special defense. Looks like he's a special attacker by nature. He's a 31 special defense, Ivy. Well, that's sure something. Intimidate would have been better, but I'll take it what I can get. Not take any... Does not take recoil damage besides struggle and crash damage. Okay. Has a high defense, though. And 30 IV on the HP, too. So, honestly, not the worst base stats to have on a team. And 31 on defense for Bracky, so... That's pretty good. I'm gonna get Sans Serif, Grief, and Bracky up on par with some of the other team members because they're not doing great currently. Yeah, roly-coly. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Grief is just smacking everything with his little bone club and winning. No, I don't know what this girl battles with. I don't remember. I'm gonna put Grief out front. Last Whitney, yeah. She's got a ponytail. Okay. Use Gust. Huh. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. The good news is Gavin does have Psybeam. Spicy mustard. Okay. Leer. Alright. I'll switch in Zare and let Zare get in some XP as well. Cut. good thing is ground type moves are super effective against fire types, so I'm gonna keep Grief out front. Hopefully get him enough XP to participate in the Grimber City gym battle against Sebastian. Oh, a Sizzlipede. A little guy, to be sure. Lay stand. Yeah. I'm not sure what Student Johnson has. Okay, he's got a Zubat. We'll switch into different Pokemon now. I'll switch in Zare. Just Oh. Oh, I forgot the flying types are super effective against bug types. Okay. Use Gust. There we go. TM32. What does TM32 do? Double team. Honestly? Oh, dang, the base power of both of those moves are pretty high, so yeah. I could sweep everyone in the Volcanoes teams with just Psybeam, but I don't want to do that because I want all my Pokemon to be at good levels. So that means a lot of extra trips to the Pokemon Center. Everyone in the volcano uses fire types, pretty much. There are a few exceptions to that. Like, I'm pretty sure the Eclipse admin uses Solrock and Lunatone, which are rock types, so... Rock and Psychic, that is. Now the question, okay, so this guy I think uses Zubat and maybe Numel? Carl, okay. Okay, he uses Poochyena? I think it's Poochyena and Zubat that he's got. Okay. I'm gonna switch in someone else. You know, I haven't given Bracky a chance to really test his strength, so... Oh, hey, not bad. Okay. You got in one good hit. That's not bad for a level 14 Eevee. What have we got for our Mount Igneous encounter? I hope it's a Zubat. Zubat would be good. Wow, okay, Magby. I don't think I've ever run into a Magby in this area before. Magby's kind of difficult to catch, so I'm hesitant to try it right now, but it's in the yellow, so hopefully it can... No, okay. Can I tackle it like one more time? Okay, we need to switch Sans Serif out before it dies. I'm... Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna try it one more time. We got the Magby. We got it. Okay. I don't like Magby. I don't like its line. Magby is my favorite of the line. Magmortar, not a big fan. What should we name the Magby? Maggie. You want to name the Magby Maggie. That... Lime, I need you to recall the last time we followed that particular naming convention. I'm probably not ever gonna use this thing anyway, so I guess we can name it Maggie. Okay, I'm going back to the Pokemon Center before we get... before we get any more close calls. Also, I'm pretty sure that the game just transferred Maggie into the death box, so I should fix that. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. I'm gonna put Maggie in box 1. Honestly, our team is looking pretty good so far. It's got a lot of leveling to do before it's ready for the next step in our journey, but we got a Beedrill, a Braixen, a Pidgeotto, an Eevee, a Cubone, which is stupidly overpowered, and a Litleo, which is also stupidly overpowered. So I think I'm gonna be done for today. But we made some pretty good progress on that, huh? I'm gonna see you all next week, and I feel a lot better about this whole Nuzlocking thing now, so hopefully that kind of holds up. Anyway, thank you all for coming, and I will see you in the next stream.